Hello. Ooh, welcome in, Sir Khalid. You have a partial lead with your 137 of your daily Chivos. Pretty number. And hi, Vlad. So today we are picking up with our backlog of promos, trying to not get massively, drawn into blueprints to the extent that I ignore everything else. I have been doing some more off stream. But yeah, it's certainly a game which likes to steal my focus and my thoughts. So we are going to stream a promo game. Thank you very much to the publisher for giving me a code for this one. This is Forgotten Fields. It is developed by Frostwood Interactive, who also did Unwording and Rainswept, which we really enjoyed, and published by Nedgecraft, who also published those games and the Mad Experiment games, and then the ones that gave me the key for this one. So Forgotten Fields is a cozy narrative game about Sid, a struggling writer who travels back to his childhood home one last time before it's sold off. Visit old friends, relive memories, and solve puzzles, playing through sections of Sid's book in this warm game about nostalgia and the passage of time. So this game is a release on consoles on the 15th of May, so Xbox, Switch and PlayStation, and it was previously out on Steam, itch, GOG and Epic, originally in April 2021. So price wise on Xbox we're looking at £9.59 or $11.49, and I think we've got a approximate euros of €10.79, so around about a tenner in currencies, and I'm assuming that's across most platforms. So yeah, it's a slice of life narrative about nostalgia with puzzles. Ooh, beautiful soundtrack and an atmospheric, warm and cozy world. So yeah, that sounds good to us. Any other relevant information? There are 17 achievements, all of which are obtainable. It is an ID at Xbox game, and it is on the list. If you have tokens to redeem, you can redeem for this game. And yeah, we're playing on Xbox today. So without further ado, I have prepared for this. Here we go. Seamlessly switch. I should have a better switchy thing, but hey, something like it goes bring, bring, bring. So yeah, I assume this is Sid. Can I have some options, please? I installed this the other day, so we should be good. Just hello. Ah, there we go. It's that very long splash screen. Obviously, it was loading stuff up. Ooh, I didn't actually mean to hit the credits. I was going for options, but sure, we'll look at the credits. So yeah, published on consoles, not published on Steam by the same people. PR's done by Neon Hive. Ooh, there was a Kickstarter by the looks of it. Short credits. Okay, maybe not short when it comes to Kickstarter backers. So we'll just skip that. The menu goes quite fast. Okay, so we'll turn down the music a little bit. New game, and I have some volume on my TV. Thank you very much. I turned it down earlier because I don't know what I was doing. Ow. This story begins with a girl, but she's no ordinary girl. It's a ticky noise. Let's turn up the volume. Okay. She has a gift. A gift that bestows magic upon her, far beyond her own comprehension. One fateful day, her gift is taken away. Her gift is removed. She loses her gift. I'm guessing this is the book we're writing. Meh. This isn't interesting at all. Ah, come on, Sid, you can do this. What am I looking for? Hey, Alkash. Sehnsucht. An inconsolable yearning for something you cannot explain or does not know. And hi, Lady Magritte. Okay, rotate camera. Got work. Look at painting. I used to love this painting. Does that mean you don't anymore? Look at bookcase. I don't read as much as I used to. Maybe that's the problem. Note to self, read more. Wow. This is a studio apartment and a half. Oh, make tea. Yes, because tea. Change clothes. Oh, okie dokes. Oh, we got a bloop for it. T-shirt, black t-shirt, rain swept. Trying a new outfit. Or have we got... Oh, we've got some terrible Hawaiian shirts. Let's just go with a black t-shirt. Jeans. Oh my god. Okay, we could have like magenta shorts and an Hawaiian. But I have to look at this character, so... Shoes. Brown shoes. It goes all the way to the bottom, and you can go all up that way. But what you can't do is, when you're on the cross, go all the way down again. So it's a really, I accidentally went, wash face. I accidentally kept on overshooting the top of the menu and ending up on the bottom, but I couldn't go back round. So it's like, if you're going to have a looping menu, can you, like, not take a shower? With our clothes on. Think. But I think my best in the shower, so, you know. That was a really short shower. How are you supposed to think in a really short shower? Okay, well then, we've obviously got to use the toilet. Because we're just making use of all the things that are there. Okay, so we've got a washing machine in the bathroom. A shower with no curtain, right next to a towel. Okay. I mean, I can, you know, agree with the use of a wet room, but not with electronics in and without some kind of thing stopping you getting your towel wet. But I have lived in a studio apartment where the wardrobe was in the bathroom. There was a bath, there wasn't a shower. It had a shower head, but no thingy to put it on and no curtain. And my bed went up into the wall. It was a really nice studio apartment. The lady was really nice. I was sad when I had to leave. It was a really good starter apartment. It was near Battersea Park. Let's examine our desk first. Look at bill. Look at book. Ooh. The Last Quest. #1 Times bestseller by Mambia Sairo. Elaf is a retired mercenary, a sword for hire, having spent his prime years doing others' dirty work for coins. He's now retired to a hut on the edge of the woods to spend the rest of his years in peace and reflection. All this changed one day after a strange visit by a mysterious merchant and after a conversation that turns his life upside down. Elaf leaves his hut and his quiet life behind and sets out on a quest for the 3 ancient swords. He hopes it will be his final journey, but it may turn out to be his most perilous yet. The story is well written, vibrant, rich and sensitive, an unforgettable story and definitely one of the best fantasy novels I've read. It's high on my to read list and I recommend it strongly. The Daily Tale. Okay. Favorite book ever. Just looking at the cover gets me all excited. Look at bill. Gas and electricity bill. Internet bill. I mean, that's what happens. Turn PC on. Now I need to turn my TV down because it's a bit loud. Okay, so we've got untitled new book. We've got taxes. I don't want to look at that right now. Email. One new message from Sam at Strangeland Books to sid90@umail.com. Any progress? New ideas? Hey, how's it going? Done with the grant application? Remember, deadline's tonight. A short, decent summary of the book idea will do. Let me know if you need any help. Samantha... Kuna. I think that's Kumar. Hey Sam, not yet. I'm not feeling inspired by anything at all. I tried forcing myself to just write something mechanically for the application, but it's so bad and uninspiring it wouldn't even get selected for the grant. Plus, I don't have any ideas on mind for the story except who it's about and how it starts, then I descend into cliches. I've scrapped a lot of ideas because nothing's good enough to be selected, but I have today and I'm relying on pre-deadline stress to lead to a burst of inspiration. Wish me luck, Sid. Go to the inbox. Send an email. Aww. I like reading people's emails in this thing. Internet. Your units and royalties earned for tariff yesterday. Between April 4th, 2019 and August 4th, 2019. Oh dear. It's dropped. Healthy mind. A late 20s realization, is this it? Late 20s? Bloody hell. Book review. A review of Tariff Yesterday by Siddhartha D'Souza. Got heart, talks boldly about topics that are on everyone's minds, but not their tongues, and the author knows how to keep good fiction flowing smoothly. While it probably isn't going to top any bestseller lists, it's a moving and encouraging debut from the author Siddhartha D'Souza. This novel makes me feel pain, love, an unexpected sense of nostalgia, and left me excited to go and live my best life despite all the hardships. To wear my heart on my sleeve and leave myself open and vulnerable to all the good and painful experiences this world has to offer. Oh. Writing for a market. How to write what sells while maintaining creative freedom. Interesting. And then, yeah. I'm not going to read out all of those, you know. Because brain. Alright, magic. Sense of awe and wonder. Is getting glimpses of some place she doesn't recognize but feels an intense draw towards. Relate to powers. Must love her abilities in the beginning without necessarily being grateful enough for them. How? Okay, so, I need to flesh out her character. I'll start with some notes. How have I not figured this out yet? Why is this hard all of a sudden? Stop. The girl. Focus on the girl. Girl character traits. Alright, what's she like? Should she be confident and assertive, or lost and naive? Why not confident and naive? Or lost and assertive? You know. Don't be a trope. Let's try some plot notes for the opening instead. Act 1. So yesterday we decided it starts when she's at home or outside. It's peaceful, serene, she's happy. We see her immersed in magic as she plays with flower petals. Yes, she's one with nature. Fresh, beautiful, full of the joys of spring. The grass is lush, swaying, serene, swishing? Swishing's what fabric does. Flowers dot the ground around her. To our left is an old shrine. Mysterious shrine. Its history lost to time, but she's always felt her magic grow stronger around it. And maybe a tower too, to her right. Okay, so it really just depends on which is the left, which is the right, as to what we pick there. But yeah, so this one came out on the 15th, it's the 27th, so yeah, a couple of weeks ago. She fondly remembers playing here as a kid. She's surrounded by tall trees. Their leaves fall over her like snow. She's always felt a strange attraction to the forest. There was mystery and comfort for her in nature. The feeling has always been inexplicable. No, ineffable. Also, those are fir trees. They would not, distribute leaves like that. Just as a, Okay, maybe the yellower ones would, but the fir trees definitely wouldn't. Ineffable. Ineffable just makes me think of Ineffable Husbands in Good Omens, the Terry Pratchett adaptation with David Tennant and Michael Sheen. I think they make it ineffable. I looked up ineffable. I don't remember what it means. They are definitely ineffable. Her powers grew stronger here, though she never knew why. Okay, we've shown she's got magic, she loves her powers, and things are nice and peaceful. Now we need two things, her wants and the main conflict. Let's start with her wants. So the first thing she wants is to get her magical powers back, because she will now lose them in the upcoming inciting incidents. Something else, a sort of subplot, a strange kind of yearning she's been feeling lately, a sort of nostalgia for a place she's never been, an attraction to someone she can't quite explain. She's been seeing sudden glimpses of this place in her mind. It's calling to her. She wants to know more to reach this place somehow. But I'll come back to this later. The conflict. The conflict is that there's some sort of dark force that's been looking for her. She's oblivious to this. She has no reason to think her life might be in danger. But we're going to need an inciting incident. She needs to get away from here and find someone. What this? Excuse me. Oh, stupid. Chronic fatigue, not the game at all. On this blissful day it happens, or on this fateful day? It happens while she's out in the woods. Her village is attacked. She hears the screams of chaos and death. She stands up and says, "Those sounds, something's not right. They're coming from..." She runs. She runs. Right trigger. Come on, left trigger, right trigger. Come on, run! Oh no. Wow, that looks like a really, really weird... She walks slowly now. Okay. Towards her home. Place she grew up. The place where her aunt and uncle raised her. Her home is burning. She rushes towards it, preparing to use her magic to put the fire out. And... Sigh. And... Ugh. I need a break. So tired. I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Dude! You could just write anything. That's what editing is for. That's what I've heard anyway. I haven't written a book myself, so I really can't judge. But I felt like this yesterday. It was like I was trying to do stuff, and it was just like, oh my god, I'm so exhausted. So I sort of just lay down a bit on the sofa. Am I doing something differently? Have I just changed too much? That feeling. Has it finally left me? Alright, I'm coming. It's at the door then. Oh, hello. Why can't you just ring the bell once? Why can't you just say things like, "Hi, AJ," instead? So mean. Aren't you supposed to be at work? It's a Sunday, dude. Oh, right. Nah, I was on my way to Sarah's place. Don't know what's up with her, man. She's been acting really weird lately. Anyway, your mum called me over and asked me to give you... Now, where did I put it? Give you... Aha! This. A letter? Hey, letters are personal, man. You should appreciate the effort. She wants me to come home for dinner? Why do you sound so upset? Because, you know, Sid, that's the problem with you. You don't appreciate what other people do for you. He says as he leaves the door wide open and rummages in my fridge. Also, why is... Move out the way of the fan. Like me, coming all the way over here to give you your letters and drink my beer. Hey, come on. Wait, shh. Dear Siddharth, your dear friend AJ was kind enough to take some time off from his errands and get this letter to you. I wanted to invite you for dinner tonight at home. As you know, the deal has almost been finalised. We're signing the agreement tomorrow. So I thought this would be a good chance for you to say goodbye to the place you grew up in. I've also invited some of your dearest friends for the dinner. It should be good fun. Oh, and would you be a dear and pick up some important papers for tomorrow's agreement from Uncle George's house? See you tonight. Love, Mom. Oh man, I've got to go home for a dinner party. Ah, man. As one of the esteemed guests of said party, I find this highly inappropriate and offensive. Yeah. Get the hell out of here, man. When's the last time you saw sunlight? Speaking of which, why the hell are your lights off? It helps with my writing. Oh yeah, looking real productive in here. At least open the curtains, man. You don't need the curtains open and the lights on. Stop messing with my curtains. I've got to finish writing this. Also, where the computer is sat, that's now glaring on his screen. Also, I've just noticed the achievements are odd numbers. We got a 41. Okay, so at the moment it ends in 8. To get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh no, we need to end in 7. Okay, well, you know, it doesn't really matter what it ends in as long as we can get our fancy numbers when we do. But we're still a way away from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But hey, honestly, I never thought that I would reach 1 million. So, you know. So yeah, there are 17, all of which are obtainable. I don't know if any are missable or not, but we will see. Stop messing with my curtains. I've got to finish writing this summary for the grant application. When's the deadline? Midnight tonight. That's plenty of time. You can finish it up after the party. I could, but I don't even have any half-decent ideas I could cobble together. You're a creative guy. You'll think of something. I've been trying to think of something for months. Well, that's okay. This grant is just bonus money, right? You don't really need it. Does it look like I don't need money? Okay, maybe not. So what are you going to do then? You still going tonight? I have to. Mum's arranged everything. She's already called everyone, and it's the last day of the house sale. Can't not go. Plus, I've got to get those papers for the house too from Ethan's dad. I could hurry home and try writing something before the party starts. Maybe stress will get the ideas flowing. When was the last time you went home? Been a while, hasn't it? You could definitely use a break, and you really need to get out of this place. Honestly, I would have made the fan disappear during this conversation. It's really distracting. Or rotate me differently. Just a comment, mainly just because it's giving me a bit of a headache. You really need to get out of the place. How can you sit in front of a computer all day, man? I just don't get it. You can literally see cobwebs forming around you as you speak. Okay, jeez, I got it. I'm coming, aren't I? Sorry, it's just this dark room. It got me a little worked up, you know. Anyway, looks like you don't really have a choice about tonight, so cheer up. It'll be fun. I'll promise. It's been so long since we all hung out together. You live right above Rohan. If I were living here, I'd hang out with him every day at least. Alright, gotta go meet Sarah. Hopefully it's nothing and I'm just imagining things. She's probably sick of you. And now I'm on my way to ruin her Sunday. Shit. That'll make it too. Sure. See you, dude. I'll tell you how it went later tonight. Good luck. I'll think of some story ideas for you. Bye! And leaves the door open. Oh, we've got a new email. It'll be our editor. Listen, I know you really need the money, but don't place too much importance and pressure on it. That's just not going to help. Even if you don't get this, we'll find something else to fund you. Don't make this do or die, because that'll definitely dry you up. How long's it been since you went outside? Okay. Did something else. Take your mind off this for a while. Go take a walk outside. Many great artists, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Bergman, made hour-long walks a part of their daily routines. I would have, but I was going to go out and then it just started pissing it down. And then later on I was tired. No excuse, really. I ought to go for a walk. But I'll be honest. It looked dismal. It's not like I want to go outside when it's looking sunny because it'd make it too hot, but hopefully the weather is equally as dismal tomorrow. Just without the rain. No, tomorrow it's going to be rainy and sunny. And I definitely don't want to go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday because it's going to be hot. But next week might be cooler. I don't know. I should try and get out. I know you don't want to hear this, but you need to. Good luck. I'll be in touch again later in the evening and we can finish off and submit the application. So. Reply. And my door's still wide open. Palm trees. Moto. Definitely feels like this is based on someone's actual house. the specifics of like the little balled up wire near the satellite dish is really, you know, a thing. It's gonna be a long journey. I'll need my trusty scooter. But yeah, look, there's the wire balled up by the satellite dish. This is definitely based off. No, rent's not due for a few more days. I'll talk to Rohan then. Though it has been a while since we hung out. I don't want to interrupt his Sunday. Best just be on my way. Oh, so we're renting a couple of rooms in this guy's house. Okay. A friend's house, maybe. Ah, though it seems to be like a 2-level hacienda type thing. Alright, try not to get caught on all the trees. Ah, phase it out when it's in front of me, mate. Oh. Chickens! Turn. Doesn't sound very healthy. So much for being a trusty old bike. Sid, what are you doing outdoors? Oh, hey, Rowan. The stupid bike won't start. Oh, you're heading home for the party already? Yeah, man, I got work to do. Applying for a grant. The deadline's today, so I'm going early so I can get it done. Well, a busted bike ain't gonna help with that. I'll give you a lift. It'd be fun to go on a road trip again. It's been a while. But I've got scuba classes today. Nah, no worries, man. Wait, what? Scuba? What? I'll tell you about it later. Come on, let's see what's up with your bike. Okay, first things first. Try turning it on. Alright, now, have you got enough fuel? No. It's empty. We can't trust the gauge, though. Checking the fuel tank to see it really is empty. Yeah, there's enough in there. It's at least half full. It could be the battery, then. How do you jump-start a bike? Try the horn. I could if I could find where my little thingy's gone. So the battery's fine. Yeah, it looks like the spark plug's gone. Oh, should I take the bus then? God, I hate taking the bus. No, we'll work it out. Spark plug probably just needs cleaning. You know, if you took the bike out regular, it'd be run better. You should have come last Sunday with Jamie. You live right upstairs, but I barely see you anymore. You've been here about a year and we've all got together, what, like thrice? Yeah, but I can't enjoy myself on a trip when my mind doesn't work. You need to leave all that behind you sometimes, man. You'll burn yourself out. I mean, when you were at the first book, we were out almost every weekend. Yeah, but this time it feels different. Everyone's busy with their own lives, they've got commitments. It's not carefree like before. I wasn't carefree even then, back then, man. Something's always going on. I feel like trying to recapture how good that time was might actually spoil the memory. It hasn't lost its charm, if that's what you mean. I'm not trying to relive anything, it's just making more of it in the present. I'm so glad tonight's happening, I guess. That was all 3 years ago, those weekend trips while I was writing my first book. Yeah, bloody hell, I guess it was. Feels just like yesterday. Time flies, it's scary, really. That's what I'm saying, come with us. It won't be those days that way, it'll be these days. Heh, you got a point. Alright then, let's fit this bike. Oh, I loaned my tools to Mr. Jacobs. Who? Mr. Jacobs, the old man next door. Never met him. This is your chance. Go say hi. Which next door? This next door? Someone live here, or is this a storage shed? I've not seen anyone go out in or out of this place the year I've been here. Okay. Well then, let's assume it's this place? Mr. Jacobs? Yes. I'm Sid. I live above Rohan's place. He said you borrowed his tools? Sigh. Well, then you're stuck as good as I am. His tools are locked inside this box of mine, and I left the goddamn keys... Where? Over at the old fool's place. That Fernandez. I went there to play chess the other day. Had a fight with him. That old fool could never play a simple game. He either cheats or acts dumb about it. I, of course, flipped the board and stormed out of there and left my keys on his table like a bloody idiot. Oh, well, I need those tools urgently. Don't expect me to ask him. I'm never talking to him again. I've had about enough of his nonsense. You'd have to get the keys. But listen, don't tell him I left my keys there. I've been laughing about it for months, and my house faces his stupid garden too. No, that would be bad. Just be discreet about it, would you? All right, Mr. Jacobs, I'll see what I can do. My house faces his stupid garden? That's the key. But he's not right there. There's no way to get it without being seen. Can we not just ask? Mr. Fernandez? Yes? I'm Sid. I live up at Rohan's place. Ah, yes. You've been here a while. Nice to finally meet you. Tell me, how can I help you on this fine Sunday, son? Does he even have a dog? I hate subterfuge. Mr. Jacobs left his keys at your place. Honest, Sid. Maybe there's a whole, you know, not honest Sid thing. Steal Mr. Jacobs' keys. We can pet the dog. We can pet the dog. Mr. Jacobs left his keys at your place. Tools I needed stuck inside his bike, so... Ah, and that idiot sent you to fetch them, eh? Too ashamed to even face me. Come on, let's go talk to him. Oh no, I was wondering if you could just give me the keys. Nah, I want to talk to that idiot first. Come on. Damn it. Oi, Jacob. Ah, shit. Sending the boy to do your errands? Sid wanted his tools. They're locked in my scooter. Ah, always with the excuses. Just like you do with chess, abandoning the game over a little bit of my tactics. Your tactics are cheating! Ugh, it's all the same. We make the game, we make the rules. I told you to be discreet, didn't I? Why? Aha! I knew it. Here, take your keys. Thanks. Hold on, Sid. I'll get you your tools. Here you go. Thanks, Mr. Jacobs. Hey, Jacob, listen. What are you doing now? I don't know. I'm busy. You don't know or you're busy. You want a kick? Hey, just joking. Always with the aggression. Listen, Mary's making tea and snacks. It's almost 11. You know how I get if I miss my Sunday game? I don't play with cheaters. I won't cheat. Okay, fine. I'll teach you my new rules. I can live with that. I knew you'd come around. See you, Sid. Come over for chess someday if you feel like. I sure will. Just wait till you learn my new tricks. Maybe you'll finally win in a game. Yeah, because it'll finally be fair. I was itching for cards too, by the way. Have a Sunday without it? No way. Silly old men. Huh. Well, it looks like you had an adventure with the old guys. Glad they patched up, I guess. Don't worry, they'll be back at it in a few days. Thought I was making a difference in the world. Let's start by making a difference in your bike. Alright, pop the seat for me. Mr. Collins, feel free to have a great lurk. We are just doing an adventure, which is pretty cool. It has some interesting design choices. See those bolts? Open them up. Open inventory. Press right stick. Tools. Equip. Oh, okay. The camera really could use with some work. Keeps on having random shit in front of my view screen. Beautiful. Just need to take a look at the engine. Alright, can you pull out the plug wires? Sure. Oh boy. Relax. It's simple stuff. Honestly, that's the spark plug. Take it out. Good job. Give it to me and I'll clean it up. Hold on for a second. What's the grant you mentioned? I'm pitching a story for it. Basically some money I can live off while I write my next book. That's awesome, Sid. Not awesome, I can't think of anything. Still uninspired, huh? It's like I'm a different person, man. Maybe it's my memory, it's failing and I've forgotten how to do this thing. No chance, this is who you are. It'll come, sooner or later. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just gotten a regular job. Oh, dude, you're crazy. This thing you're doing is so right for you. Plus, you'll probably get fired on the second day. Definitely. But you're also nice to say, have a place of my own, for instance. You saved my life renting me the upstairs place so cheap, but... I get it. But it's not like I bought this place either, right? It's family property. Oh, come, man. You'll make it big. Just stick with it. As long as I can support myself while living what I do, I'll be happy. At the moment, it's kind of neither. Anyways, back to the present. What's next for the scooter? You should replace the oil. There's some in my truck over near the fields. Put the spark plug back when you get it. It's a car. Take oil. Got it. Got the oil? Great. Here, how do we put it back together? I have to say beautiful now. Funnel in and I'll pour the oil. And we're done. That was fun, wasn't it? Handy! Successfully fixed Sid's bike. I won't lie, it was nice to actually get something done for once. Where are you going to go now? You said you had a class? Yeah, so I started taking scuba diving lessons. Nice, where did that come from? Well, I've got plans. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, listen, man. I'm planning it out this time. Just sick of my job. Event management is bullshit. There are way more late-night parties than I expected. It's messed up my sleep. I work at odd hours of the day. It was fun for a while, but I can't keep living like this forever, you know. It feels kind of meaningless. I want to do something that fulfills me. I mean, look at you. No, don't look at me. And I've always loved the ocean. Diving's something I always wanted to try out, so I thought, no, why not consider it professionally? That really sounds cool. Just do your research before you dive in. I stopped myself from saying that. That's criminal. Well, alright. I look forward to hearing about the big plan tonight. Anyways, time to go. Oh, hey, congrats on your mum finding a buyer for the house, too. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I really love that place. We all did, and you spent pretty much your whole life there. So many great memories. That place almost feels like a time capsule. But life goes on. Sid? No. She tries to put out the flames with her powers, but they're gone. She sees her uncle, who raised her as his own, lying outside gravely injured. She runs to him. Uncle, I came as soon as I could. What happened here? Don't worry about me. He gasped. You must go. It's not safe for you here. What? Why? We don't have time. You have to find... There's an old mage that lives in the ancient woods. You need to find him. Only he can help you. Travel west for 3 weeks, and in the ancient woods you will find his home at the edge of the cliff. You must leave at once. I can't leave you. The village is burning. I can help. No, you do not understand. Listen to me. You must go, or far worse will befall us. This is so dramatic. This was coming for a long time. You do not know who you are, but now is the time to do what you must. Go! She was scared. She'd lived here for as long as she could remember. And all of a sudden she had to leave everything she knew behind and take on a dangerous journey. She wished time would stop. Frustrated and desperate to save her way of life, she tries using her magic again to stop the fire. Your magic, it will not work. Go to the mage. He knows why. The visions that you keep seeing, he knows of those too. How do you know about the visions? It's been a long time coming. We tried to prepare, but... You don't know who you are, child. Please listen to me. The visions, these flashes of a place she didn't know but felt intensely drawn to. They'd been appearing to her for years. Now she had a chance to find out what they really meant. I mean, if you're preparing for this, did you prepare her pack with food and travel supplies? We'll be fine. It's not us they want. They're after you. Please, go at once. Sid, hello, you there? Sorry, just a sec. Dying uncle tells her she must find an old mage in the ancient woods. Sends her on a quest. Sorry, had an idea for the book. Had to write it down or did I forget? It's awesome, you're getting ideas. Nah, it's just the basics, nothing inspiring. As I was saying, your mum had the right idea to get us all together at the house for a party one last time. I know you haven't been there for a while. Yeah. Listen, I should really be on my way now. Oh yeah, sorry man, the application right. We just haven't talked properly in so long, you know. Tonight then. Thanks for helping me with the bite, man. Trouble. See you later. Brum, brum, brum. Good, we've got a helmet on. Excellent. Safety first. Cool, so we'll do probably about an hour and a half of the game. Just give it a decent thingamy. Give it a decent, you know, showcase. Frostwood Interactive. And then probably call it a night. It's co-stream tomorrow. No idea what we're playing. I should message Jesse. Thursday. Ooh, Dino Digital. They must be the original publishers. Oh, this is Music Mechanic. Thursday I was thinking we could do a power wash stream. It's the final Muckingham files are out, and I know we've got one map from previous one, so it'd be nice to go back to that. Saturday, well, Division 2 has a new DLC out called Battle for Brooklyn, and I've got a code from Ubisoft, so I'm wondering if I can somehow just jump right back into that. I'll download it. We'll see. We'll try. But I do also have like a cash code and drops enabled, so you know we can have fun. And then do some more promo stuff on some additional promo stuff on Sunday. But I don't know what yet. It'll be the 1st of June, so we'll have a new random to-do list. Dog, cat, cat. Could be a dog. Pat, 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 pat. Nope, that's a dog. It's barking. It looks a little like a cat. Hey, buddy, how you been, boy? Come on, let's go say hi to the others. Hey, Sid, come in. We've been waiting for you. How are you, Auntie? I'm great. It's so good to see you. It's been so long. Your uncle is in his study sorting out the papers. Ethan's out behind the house. He's been waiting for you. And come talk to me when you've got some time. Tell me what's been up. Yes, Auntie. Okay. Right, look at book. Curious Case of the Mangled Fingers. D.I. Kathy Bishop is such a compelling hero. I'd give this book 6 stars if I could. Mangled fingers have been turning up all over a tiny village in Kent, and the inhabitants are scared. I mean, I'd be scared if there were mangled fingers. Interesting. Should go meet Uncle first before heading out. Okay. Hello, Uncle. Sid, good to see you. I'm just drawing up the papers your mother asked for. I'm getting a buyer for it. It took a while, but it's done now. That's all that matters. Thanks. Yeah, I really don't know what type of book I'd write. You know, I like mystery, I like sci-fi, I like certain types of fantasy. Not a big fan of like high fantasy. Not as big a fan of high fantasy and like really like stultifying sci-fi, but cozy. I'd like to write something cozy, but you know, what would I do? I don't know. And then, you know, do I write a book for adults, young adults, kids, little kids? Yeah, or do I, you know, make it into a game? I don't know. Because, you know, I read so much, I absorb so much, you know, culture via movies, TV, books, games. It all sort of meshes up in my head, and I'd want something that was like truly uniquely me, but I don't know, if I could ever write something. I mean, sometimes it's getting started, sometimes it's just remembering like the good ideas that I have, and other times it's just trying to figure out how to express the idea that I have in my head into actual words that don't sound like a 3-year-old tried to write them. But anyway, thanks! I still remember how the house looked before your dad worked his magic on it. Seriously, this rundown place, I said to him. He had that glint in his eye. He saw what that complete... Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat. Try and wash it away. He saw what that place could be, always thinking 10 steps ahead of everyone else. Trust me, he said. And I did. I took care of the paperwork for him, and here I am drawing up paperwork again. Things are so different now. Well, that stuff's in the past now. How are you? How are your mum doing? She's doing good. Excited to be moving out, I think. She's probably hard at work for tonight's dinner get-together. Ah, yes, Ethan told me about it. Oh, he's outside, by the way. It'll take me a while to get the papers done. You should go and catch up. Got it. Thanks, Uncle. It's good to see you again, kid. Okay. Look a book. Journey to a place unknown. If you only read one book this decade, make sure it's this one. The Times. Ooh. In 1992, Rami Ismail, having spent most of his years completely absorbed in his life at corporate law, began to struggle with a question that has plagued all of us at some point. Is this it? Led by this nagging thought, Rami set out on a journal of travel and journaling and produced what would become a landmark work in travel writing. Cool. This looks really interesting. It's amazing, life-changing book. Borrowed if you like. Maybe I will, once I've dealt with my backlog. Yeah, backlog. More books. The Illuminati series, Season 0, the prequel. The Spaced Adventures of Joint Robot by Tanamina. I was so intrigued by the joint robots and the vigilantes. What a concept. Zubgloop. After colonizing Earth, venture capitalists led by a secret society called the Illuminati had taken over the galaxy. Realizing that there's no place where people can live without competing with each other, a group of 50 hippies called vigilantes got together and create their own AI spaceship that runs on THC to escape the capitalists. They call this AI spaceship joint robot, and the vigilantes will explore parallel universes and diffuse issues of any galaxy getting high. Joint robots' ultimate goal is for the galaxy to leaf and let leaf. Oh my god. That is both simultaneously terrible and wonderful at the same time. Guess Ethan is reading that one. Why does it sound like something is dying? New kitchen, that's great. Last time I was here, they were still planning it out. Oh, thanks, Sid. I'm so happy you like it. Did Ethan work on it? Yeah, all Ethan's work. Damn, dude's a good architect. Hi, son. So how's everything? Oh, how's the new book coming along? I'm struggling at the moment. Not great, to be honest. It's hard, the second project. The first was exciting. I put everything into it. I guess I've hit the dreaded writer's block big time. Hoping it'll pass soon. I hope so too, son. Risk your career or not, you're a talented kid. But it must be really stressful, no, not knowing when the next paycheck's coming in. Yeah, it can be. Pretty stressful at times. I'm hoping it'll be less volatile after I have a few titles under my belt. That's what I thought. I don't know how you do it. I'd never be able to. Did you ever consider something more stable that you could use your degree for? Teaching, maybe? Sounds like a tougher job, waking up early dealing with all those kids. I wake up whenever I want and see no one for days. It's not easy, but it's a regular paycheck. I'll be honest, Auntie, that first part does sound tempting. Right? Ethan gets ideas too with his paintings. Out of nowhere, he wants to quit architecture and be a full-time painter. Now, I want to support him in his dreams, of course, but it's an extremely risky step, don't you think? Everything's a risk. Not everything. I always tell him, why don't you do both? An architect during the day and a painter in the evenings and weekends. It's been going well for him so far. But then he says, Mum, I won't always have the free time to do all that. I'll have a family to look after, a house. All that takes time. And my solution is simple. Just stay here with us. His dad and I are here to take care of the house. He can get married and continue living here. His dad seems hell-bent on pushing him out for some reason. I don't want to push him out. I just want him to be more independent. Where did you come from? Were you just standing there listening to us all this time? I just came for water. Sure. Anyway, Sid, maybe you can talk some sense into him. Ethan, I mean, not your uncle. He's beyond all help anyway. Anyway, why are you bothering Sid with all this, Maya? Anyways, it's what Ethan also wants, to be more independent. You just drink your water. This is between me and Sid. Fine, I've got papers to file anyway. Sorry, Sid, I just ramble sometimes. And Mother worries, you know. I get it, Auntie. It's okay. Okay, so... Pet! There we go. I wanted to pet the puppy. Who's your good boy? Who's your... I didn't even know that's how you said that. Who's your good boy? Excellent. Wait, what was that? Look at photo. This photo. Cold, misty air, the tall, majestic trees. It's the best camping trip ever. Ah, we got some inspiration. Good thing I went back. Wow. Did we shrink? What is Sid? Is he falling behind? Ethan, go look. No, it's okay. I'll wait for him. Sid? Sid, you okay, buddy? Yeah. Should we stop and rest for a bit? I'm okay. Wanna see something cool? Look up. Flutter. That's nice. You interact with stuff and get random bits of memory. I'm glad I did that. I'm looking for my friend. Hi, Sid. Hey, what's up, man? Good, I'm good. Watched the match last night. Great start to the bloody weekend. How could we let 3 in? Need you new defence, man. So did Mum ask you to convince me to stay home again? You know how she is. She's a mom. She worries. Seeing me must freak her out. Man. So I finished writing my resume. Don't know whether to send it out, though. Honestly don't know whether I want to branch out to new horizons or continue to appreciate this. Change is always worth a shot. It's always worth a shot to try something new, that's what I'd say. I know you've been telling me that, but what about the painting and money and time? If I move out on my own, get caught up in the big city hustle, I'll definitely be too busy to paint. Don't know if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. First I'll get relegated to the evenings, then every other evening, then other things, people, chores, responsibilities will take that time, then I'll only paint the weekends. Before you know it, I haven't painted in months. I haven't painted in years. Well, aside from a couple of things, but... No, I think that was Halloween. Not last Halloween, the one before. It's the first time I've painted in ages as well. Excuse me. I do apologise. It's not the game. It's just me. If you love it, you make time for it. See, the easiest solution would be to drop architecture and paint full time. Your mum would murder me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to handle that kind of stress either. But, I can't stand all these office timings, the approvals, the bureaucracy. Beer? No, because we're getting on our motorbike thing. No, I'm riding home. Alright, suit yourself. Anyway, how's the new book coming along? I'm living the dream. No, it's a mess. I've got an application I need to submit for a grant. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. How's it going? Well, there's this girl with magical powers, right? Her perfect life is shattered after her village is burnt and raided by some dark forces looking for her. She doesn't know why. To be honest, neither do I. Just the conflict that sends her on a quest for now. I love stories that start with the destruction of the lead characters' lives. Right, the Tower of Yesterday had a similar start too. So her home is burning, everything she knew is gone. Her uncle sends her away to find an old mage in the ancient woods. He says he has the answers. So off she goes, but that's all I have so far. What are you trying to write? What's the story? What is it about the story that made you want to tell it? I just want to share that world. You know, these otherworldly experiences as we had reading fantasy novels as kids. You wanted to see those landscapes, meet those strange characters. There you go, that's something there, right? Yeah, but that's all there is. I can speak about it, I can't actually write it down. I don't feel inspired the same way anymore, not with the same intensity. You nailed that feeling in the tower yesterday, man. I love how that started. That monastery, the way you described it, I felt like it was there. And Arzen's journey with Rohan, the old city, the gritty atmosphere. Their conversations, Oswan trying to make sense of the world, his naivety against Rohan's world weariness, and the battle at the end. It had everything, awe, wonder, magic, tragedy. Write something like that, it was so good. I'd love to, but that's what I'm saying, it was easy writing that one. Consider writing a sequel? Maybe, but not right now. I'd ruin it considering the state I'm in these days. I think forcing something is the problem. You know, I feel like the story has to come naturally. But it's not just writing it, it's then rewriting it and editing it and making it cohesive. I think I'd get bored about that. So I don't know. I shall just have it in my head that at some point, maybe when I retire, I might write a book. I don't think the book's the problem. What you've got sounds like a good start. You're overthinking. Get out your own way and just go with the flow. It'll come together. Do you think it's because I do this for a living? What do you mean? Because this is what I earn money from. It brings a bunch of mundane things with it. When I write, I have to keep the market in mind. I have to think about advertising it, taxes, how the audience will receive it, versus doing it in my free time, only like you do. And I could just completely immerse myself in it. Wouldn't that be, I don't know, purer? I don't know, man. Maybe. But like I said, on the flip side, you'd be splitting time between a job and your writing. The more time you spend on it, the better you get. You know that. Yeah, but I don't know if it's about getting better at it or just enjoying it for me. Be at work, yearning to go back and write. Isn't that good? I'd love to feel that yearning. Damn, dude. There's a book I've been reading. I stopped it last night on a passage I think you'll find interesting. It's called Seneca on Shortness of Life. Check it out when you have some time. I sure will. Oh shit, Mum's coming. He's not supposed to be smoking. She can tell. Mums can always tell. Clear the air, clear the air. I've got some snacks for you boys. Oh, wow. Did you smoke, Sid? No, I never. Good, the habit never leaves you. Ethan's dad's been trying to quit for years, but he still sneaks in a few now and then. Now, where are you going to keep this? Should I get a table from the house? Table? No, Mum, I'll handle it. Thanks for the food. We should eat properly working all the time. Sure will. Thanks, Auntie. We got some sort of wrap, I think. Whoa! Oh no, the laundry! I forgot to put the clips on. Don't worry, Mum, we'll find them. Come on, Sid. Alright, yes, we're gonna look for laundry. Cows. There's one on a cow. Uh-oh. Relax, I'll just grab it. Moo. Let me try. Moo. Wow, that's one angry cow. We gotta distract it with something. What? I don't know what to do. Just watch. Need to find the way to distract it first, okay? I actually don't know what to do, but hey, there's laundry there. Got it. Yeah, this one's good. It doesn't seem too aggressive. Come on, let's bring her over there. We're gonna distract a cow with another cow. Alright, look, don't be... What? Let me try grabbing it now. Also, they're both cows! No. How did that not work? Go away, cow, be free. Because you need a bull if you want to do that. Maybe try another animal, like there's chickens close to my house. Okay, let's kidnap some chickens. I've lost the... Alright. Laundry. Got it. Chickens! You sure about this? You wanted to be chicken chaser, didn't you? Living the dream. Now we just have... That's a cockerel. Which, I might add, is different. What do we do? Yeah, I mean, I've got something in my backpack. I'm just trying to use it. It's like push in right trigger, right stick. But using it is a problem. Ooh, we can save the game. We should probably do a save. The menu goes very fast. Okay, so click for inventory. Click to flash hotspots. Grab object with LT. Interesting. We're going to try and throw the chicken. There we go. A live rooster. Talk to. Use on the cow. Was that the plan? We put a rooster on the cow's back. The cow just looks mildly annoyed now. Don't put the rooster on it. Let me handle this. This is dumb. It's got the cow's attention. Quick, grab the cloth. Got it. Woohoo! Come on, let's return the rooster to his friends. Goodbye, little rooster. Right, what's next? I don't know. How many pieces of laundry were there? Aha! Well, that's a little out of reach. That's reachable. Really? Let's go look for a stick. No need. Watch this. Are we climbing the tree? What are you doing, Sid? Careful. Did we get it? Not bad. I know, I should have been a martial artist. Let's not get carried away. Oh, we've got 4. Is that all of them? It's more of a rhetorical question. Try. Got it. 5? I think that's all of them. Yeah, they're a mess. Sorry. Come on, let's get these back to Mum. Lover's coming. No idea. Come on, pass me the ball, I'll show you something cool. Chip it. Cool. Oops. Oh no! Did you see that? You idiot. Oh, I landed on my butt. Oh, my dad's gonna kill me if I lose another one. Hey, Ethan, help us out. Again? Maybe you guys should stop playing under this tree. Come on, let's knock it off with a stone. What? No, I'll get a ladder from the house. Steve, watch this. Sigh, see yourself. Go and get my ladder if you give up. That's a cool shot, though. Let me know if you get sick of this. I'll go fetch a ladder. Okay. Okay, I need to... Hey, Bilius! I'm attempting to throw a stone at a ball. How are you doing? Whoops. Is your aim that bad? Yes. I think I almost landed on your head there. Aim at the tree. I was! It's not exactly, you know, the best. At least we've got an endless supply of stones. I don't think throwing stones is a good idea anyway. I don't even know where that one went. Is my aim that bad? No! The aiming controls are that bad. Like... Hey! I did it! Oh no! Now it's stuck elsewhere. Ooh, watch streak. Nice. Congratulations. Enjoy your extra channel points. Well, that just bounced directly off the branch. Figure if I do it once, then if there's an achievement for it, I only have to do it once. But I hit it, and then it went further along the branch, which is so totally not what would have happened. How are you doing, Villiers? Now the stone is stuck in the tree. Oh dear. I think I'm getting like consistent rowing. Yeah, it hit it. It stuck to the tree branch. Yeah, see, it hits it again. I don't think it's meant to be where it is there. I'm also really stubborn, as you may have guessed. Yep, that just bounced off. And it's just rotating it. It's not going to come out of this tree. Okay. Should I get that ladder? Yes, please. I don't give up. I think I broke it, but yeah. Told ya. Hang on, I'll be back in a bit. Where's Ethan? Be back in a second, he said. My dad's gonna kill me. You guys should play some... It moved. I got it to move from the crook of the tree onto a branch. By all rights, physics says that should have fallen onto the ground. And I rotated it twice. So clearly I just managed to hit it completely the wrong way and the game mechanic thing, you know, balked. You guys should play some... My ball! Yay, the wind brought it down. See, I moved it. It's like loosening the lid. But also, hi Adam, how are you doing? That was awesome. Oh, I just fell. Good, because I couldn't find the ladder. So having said, do you want to play with us? I'd love to, but I'm in a bit of a hurry today. Alright, next time, see you. Move away from the bloody tree, you silly people. But yeah, IRL, it would have fallen down. Yeah, exactly. Please fix. I hit it. How you doing? Right. Okay. So, come on, we should get these back to Mum. I know. I was trying. It's this house. There was also a book that he was talking about, but it wasn't this book. Did you find them? There were 5 in total. Got them. Oh yeah, thank you. Give to Ethan's mum. Here you go, Mum. Thank you so much. I guess I have to wash these again. Anyway, did you boys finish your snacks? They must be getting cold. Come on, Sid. The beer's getting warm too. Back to the car. Oh, can I not just go and write my book? I used to read a lot of books when I was younger. I dropped that habit somewhere along the way. Now it's just reading materials required for work. You write books about magic, isn't it? Fantasy, Uncle, yes. Ah, yes, fantasy. Oops, there's a T missing there. Ethan's told me 100 times, but I keep forgetting that word. In my day, fantasy used to mean something completely different. So why does it sound like there's a train in the room? Because there's a train track outside. Ethan loves it. I should really get round to trying it. Almost 2 years on from your first book, huh? Congratulations, yeah, that's amazing. You seem to have a handle on your life. You've moved out, you're earning and living and supporting yourself. It's not much, Uncle. It's a start, and at your age, a bloody good start. Thanks, Uncle. It means a lot to hear that. I'd love Ethan to do the same, but his mother seems hell-bent on keeping him a baby. How is he going to learn anything, yeah? I'm going to retire too soon, and... Anyway, you're both talented kids. You'll figure it out. That's the plan. Cool. So, apparently, we can't just pick up the papers. We have to go and drink beer. You very rarely... Oh, no! You're cleaning the kitchen. I mean, whatever works for you. But yeah, I guess time zone wise, it's not particularly great with the US sort of side of things. I sort of tend to stream either morning or afternoon. And it's like, well, people have jobs and lives. But it's all good. You watch when you can, there's no judgment. And if you really want to watch stuff, it's all on YouTube. Damn, the bit's all warm now. Hey, did you catch the trailer for the new Killer's Age game? Yeah, man, that franchise has no identity anymore. It's all about chasing the latest trends. Sigh, money, 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 isn't that how it is? And there's so much talk, so many opinions. Where's the sense of mystery, the originality? Some things just should be left alone. But now everything's dissected, discussed, and shared endlessly. They're first hyped to the skies, then torn down because their expectations are so damn high. Guess you're right. I haven't felt the same way about anything that's come out recently. Right, even football was better back then. New music doesn't impact me the same way either. Yeah, man, but couldn't it just be that we're getting older? And that our favourite stuff came out during our impressionable years, rather than things getting objectively worse? Though, there is objectively more discourse about stuff these days, because we have the internet. In days of yore, you know, you got magazines or newspapers and stuff. Oh, you're in the UK. Sorry, I don't know why I thought you were in the US. You just never seem to be home. I mean, that's fair enough. When I was working from home, so it was easier to sort of have stuff on in the background if I wanted to watch it. But yeah, you know, life gets in the way. It's all good. It's all good. You know, people watch when they can. If they can't, I'm not gonna complain. I enjoy streaming these games and seeing, you know, how they go, and sometimes not enjoying the games, and then, well, we pick something different. This one's fun. A little bit of some little bit of control weirdness, like the pushing in the right trigger doesn't always seem to register. And like with the scrollable menus for changing your clothes, you can go through the top to the bottom, but you can't go through the bottom to the top. So it went too fast often and kept on scrolling off the top to the bottom, and I'd have to scroll again. So yeah, I think the menu just is a little bit oversensitive. I don't know why. Why? I don't know why. Compared to other games, I think. You know, it could also be my controllers being an arse, but hey. Yeah, everything was new and special back then because it was just our first time experiencing them. And it sounds logical, but come on, some things have definitely deteriorated. Oh yeah, maybe I'm just biased. Could be a bit of both. I mean, you know, subjectively, games back then are now viewed, you know, have to be remastered because the graphics are shit, but that was the capability of the thing at the time. But yeah, I think, you know, you get a bit more jaded as you grow up. Because you've seen stuff, you know, you've experienced more things. Don't know why. It feels like things changed after 2012 specifically. Maybe it's social media. What makes things a phenomenon and all that discourse? It's a bit of noise, a spotlight on everything, whether bashing something or defending it. That's where the magic and mystery disappears. Art should come out of a place unknown, mystify, and leave without explanation. Oh, except that I'd love to have had like the internet in the days of Day of the Tentacle. The amount of time I spent trying to figure out how to get one of the characters out of a damn tree, and it required a bit of American knowledge, which I had no way of knowing. You had to slap a bit of paint on a kumquat tree and, you know, make some old US president angry so he'd chop it down, and then what's-her-face would fall out of the tree. Short of trying everything with everything, and there was a lot of stuff that I had at that point that I just couldn't use. How was I supposed to do that? How was I supposed to know that? And then, you know, when I got the internet and I was like, I'm going to look up what you do, and I looked at it and went, seriously, how was I, as a UK schoolchild that did not get taught random facts like George Washington hates cherry trees, supposed to know this? I think it was one of the conversation options, but I never twigged because, you know, I thought it was just some colour. But yeah, after that, I figured stuff out. But yeah. And I've played it many times and enjoyed it, and the remastered. But yeah, it's like back in the days pre-global internet adoption. Certainly, you know. You got stuck, you ran it. You rang a tip line that would cost the earth, you waited for a computer magazine that may or may not have had something in it. Or I suppose you talk to friends, but yeah, now it's like something's out, or even before something's out, something's up on the internet about it. But yeah. But then also now we get indie games like this, which, you know, you wouldn't necessarily have gotten back in the day because it just took more effort to get stuff onto a cartridge, whereas now they can be digital and downloaded. Not saying they don't take effort, but the actual dissemination is fractionally easier. But yes, I'll keep that one in mind. I don't think humans were even built to cope with so many voices and opinions every single day. I mean, that is true. My brain is tired. You might be right there. Wow, we're a bunch of miserable old bastards, aren't we? Nah, there's nothing wrong with drinking a few beers and cursing the world once in a while. Yeah, I guess there isn't. Wait, let me give you a real blast from the past. Do not copyright strike me, I'm playing the game. Nice! Which one's this? Ooh, hello. Dude, you ask me that every time I play this song. It's No One in the Garden. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, hell yeah, I love this song. Oh, why do we always have to get up so early for these trips? That's what the shit coffee's for, man. Come on, open it up. Where's the coffee? Oh, shit coffee. Ew, it tastes like shit. Oh, wait, you're up then. Come on, pass it over. Oh, let's go, baby. Ew, disgusting. Yes, that must be Rohan. That's AJ, so that's Ethan. Wow, and if I'm turning around like that, that's just not great. I have the booze and the snacks. Yeah, man. I don't want it. It's tradition, man. Aye, it's tradition. Sigh. Ew. Ew, yuck. Sorry. Y'all don't need to see the inside of my mouth. That football field back there looked great now. We've been a while since we played. Man. Uh-oh. Did you realise it's been 3 years since that World Cup already? That was an amazing time. 3 years? Damn, I hope we get to watch the next one next year together too. Hey, guess what? 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 No. Want me to mess with your heads? Okay. Yeah. No. Soon it'll be 3 years from today and we'll think back to this trip and miss these times. Oh man. Damn. No! Even crazier. You know how we used to think about 2008 and stuff and listen to the music we discovered back then? Oh, it was 12 years ago. Soon today will be 12 years ago when we'll all be married with kids and stuff. Living our lives in different places. Maybe we'll meet each other after a long time and we'll look back at those trips we used to take. And they'll have that same faded, beautiful, strange, dreamy feel that 08 has for us now. Oh man, don't do this. It's gonna happen in the blink of an eye, isn't it? No! 12 years from now, man. It's gonna come sooner than you know. I'm not even sure if it's beautiful. It's just kind of sad, really. Great setting the mood, man. Give me a bit. God, that's like when people go like 2000 was like 25 years ago. 2000. Heading to university. Just wild. Wild. Yo, Sid, where you at? Damn, dude. Those 3 years did go by fast after all. Sometimes I think about how bloody strange time is. Just last night before going to sleep. Existential crisis? Sort of. So, I often talk about how 2008 was such an amazing year, right? What was that? 2 years after I moved to London. I had a new job. Had I moved up North London at that point? Can't remember. I don't know. I mean, possibly 2008 was great. Don't remember much of anything. Time has no meaning, mate. If you think about it, we weren't all that different back then compared to today. More or less the same favourite bands and all. But now think of your oldest, ancient, black and white, fuzzy-head childhood memories. Some of those would be from when you were a 10-year-old. 2002 for us. That's ancient, right? Get this. There are only 6 years between 02 and 08. Just 6. What's my opinion on the writing in this game? I mean, it's... lads. It's nothing earth-shattering. It's amusing, I guess. I feel like I'm saying a lot of the phrases with vague sarcasm. But, it's not bad. 6, that's insane because the gap actually feels like a lifetime. Now add those 6 years to 08, you get 2014. You don't even get to the present day, 2021. No, from 14 to 21, it's another 7 years. So yeah, this game was originally released in 2021. 2008 doesn't feel that different from now, but it's 12 years ago, mate. Feels like less. 2004 was just yesterday. The gap between 08 and 02, though, that feels like a lifetime. Time's weird, dude. Speeding up. You blink and 5 years have gone by. Shit. Sorry. I mean, as you get older, a year is a smaller portion of your life. So yeah, of course it feels like it's going fast. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's like June on Sunday. That's like nearly halfway through the year. And it feels like no time at all. It was January and the year was going to shit. This time last year, I was like, thinking, I'll have a week off before I start job hunting. It'll be fine. My friend's getting. Well, my friend was already married. Um, my friend's getting married. I'm going to see them and stuff like that. But, now it's a year later and that feels like ages ago. It's weird. Time literally has no meaning for me. It's like I just don't perceive it the same. But anyway, alright, Seneca, looks like my dad's done with the papers. Wow, how'd you know? He's waving from the window. Oh yeah. Let's go, man. Okay, right. Maybe for a little bit longer. And then we'll... Well, it's all done. Here you go, Sid. I'm gonna miss that house. I wish I'd visited more often. But good luck to your mum and you with this new chapter. Thanks, Uncle. I'll be on my way. Got a lot to do today. I'm sure you do too. Come visit us more often, okay? See you soon, Sid. Bye, Auntie. See you, Sid. We're just gonna go. We pet the dog. We found the laundry. We rescued the ball. We annoyed a bull. The cow. Ow. Right. Looks good to go. Define. Good to go. When you get a new bike, man. Don't need a new one. This one works. Define works. It's what, 15 years old, eh? Good memories, though. Right. What are you going to do when you reach home? Work on that application? Oh god, I kind of forgotten about that. Ethan! Where's he gone now? Oops. Looks like my parents are looking for me. Alright, man, I'll see you later tonight. Chatted. Think about what we discussed earlier, about the best bits from your first book. Come on, boy, let's go. Pine trees. I mean, it's realistic. I'm not sure if realism is what I'm looking for from my games. Tired, disoriented, and hopelessly lost, she stops. What now? She collapses at the foot of a tree, defeated, and falls immediately asleep. And? What was it I told Ethan? What do I want? Awe, mystery, sense of wonder. To see those magical landscapes, meet those strange creatures. Strange characters. Oops. Psst. Oh my god. The creature leapt out, fixing her with its beady gaze. She looked back, afraid. I haven't seen one of your kind here in ages, he said, staring even more closely. My kind? What? Wait, what are you? What am I? Really? I take it this is your first time in the ancient woods. It's understandable then. No need to apologise. I'm not offended. She noticed he wore many stones about himself, very similar to the ones around her neck. What are those? These? They're the reason I'm here. They're... What are they? Pieces of ancient stone from the Old Kingdom. They're scattered all over these woods. Okay, the fact that when I'm in these scenes, the dialogue sort of flies and de-zooms is disconcerting because I think I'm missing dialogue, but I think it's just a bad hide tween. So yeah, it could have done with a tiny bit more polishing before it was released. But, it works. The Old Kingdom, I like that. I am sure if I can connect all the stones and relics in these woods, I'll be able to bring some of the magic back. Magic? Old Kingdom? What? You don't know about the Old Kingdom? My goodness, you are new. City folk. The Old Kingdom, a land of magic and awe and beauty and mystery. I spend all my time imagining these days. I love hearing Grandpa's stories about them, so mysterious and strange. Ancient and yet familiar. I feel like I belong there. Sometimes it feels as though I'm actually there, but I wake up and find out it was a dream. But deep down I get the feeling that it wasn't just a dream, So I spend all my time in the ancient woods. Wait, does people already live in the ancient woods? I mean, I spend all my time exploring deeper into the ancient woods, trying to gather relics of the past. That's how I feel close to the old kingdom. Some of the stones still have a trace of magic in them. It's just a glimpse, but it's better than anything else. The longer I wear them, the more they fade, so I must constantly search for more. This talk of magic and glimpses was all too familiar to her, but she didn't know if she could trust this creature. I didn't believe any of what he was saying. She wanted this to be true. It was too good to be true, but maybe there was a way for her to recover her magic after all. It's like the heroine's journey. You know, it's a trope. It's been done, but it's a trope. You know, it's an oldie but a goodie. My father says we must move with the times, respect the past, but find beauty in the present. But what's better, more beautiful than perfect? How do I know that these aren't some sort of ordinary stones you picked up? Ha! Ordinary stone, she says. No ordinary stone has magic within. Maybe you're just imagining things. Okay, I'm not offended. You don't have to apologise. I wasn't about to. Incredible! Tell me you don't ever feel an intense yearning, a nostalgia for different times. A yearning you cannot put into words, a fleeting feeling you cannot grasp. I do. How did you know? I feel the loss of something ancient. That's because it's in our blood. We can never forget about something like that, even if we don't know about it. His words were compelling, but could he really know how she felt? Still don't believe me? Tss. Fine, I shall show you. Wait. Come on now. You know what the trouble is with the world these days? We always want answers. We always want every left detail. We want to know left, right, up, down. Show me more. Tell me how. Why? I'm stuck. He fell off a cliff. There we go. I was trying to read the text and run, and that did not work out. These are some of the bigger relics. They're in some of the deepest part of the woods. I don't think they've been discovered by anyone else yet. I'm scared they will be, and I don't know what'll happen then. They'll be pulled out, paraded, used. This is beautiful. Oh, there is far more to discover. Touch it. She hesitated. She was at a threshold. This knowledge could not be unlearned. This would change her forever. I'm being very dramatic. Ordinary would never be good enough again. She would be bound to follow her quest. Leo would be irresistible, whatever the dangers. The pull was too strong. Touch it. Touch the butt. I know you, she said, her hands trembling as her eyes welled up with tears. It was her magic. She blinked and tried to hide her face from the creature. Do not be embarrassed, I feel it too. I hope this resolves any doubts. As she known, there was no turning back now. She had no choice. She needed to revive her magic. She had to find the old mage. Listen, creature. Creature? I have a name. It's Beck Grucklin, which is under my head. Sorry, Beck will do. I need to find someone. It's my uncle. I was supposed to go live with him for a few days, but I've lost my way. He lives in the ancient woods? Then you shall never find him without my help. Follow me. This is the most perfect serendipity. You will find your uncle and I will explore even deeper into the ancient woods. A true adventure. You gotta have a creature with a weird name. Okay, we'll save when we get to our mums and leave it there. We'll have a quick look at the achievements. No, god damn it. Okay, our bag is going to break down. Okay, well, we'll still save here. Shit, ugh. Oops, okay, we can't. What now? Okay, we'll wait till we get a save point. No signal. Hello. Ash? What's up? My bike broke down. You still have that mechanic's number? Who are you? You know that U-turn near your place? Hey, mister. Hey, Ash. Old trusty at it again. Rosa was taking it out today. I just hoped I'd get home before it broke down. Anyways, I called the mechanic and he said he'd be here in an hour. So I called you a taxi too for now. It's amazing, thanks, eh? But it's gonna take him an hour too, so... Oh, man. We're not gonna sit here for an hour, are we? What do you want to do? The beach, obviously. Okay, we're gonna go to the beach. I think when we get to the walk-aroundy bits... Oh, pretty. They've got a good sky there. It's good sky. It looks like real sky. And good water. And good sand. And it's not bad, graphic-wise. It doesn't sound so bad. It's really bad. It's cliched, there's nothing new. I don't even feel excited about it. I'm just jamming in stuff that used to inspire me. But at least you're writing something. You don't feel it at all anymore? It's been fading. Are you sure you haven't made it happen by thinking about it too much? Self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts? I don't even know. Scary thing is, it's one thing to be nostalgic for that feeling and to want it back, but sometimes I have even trouble recalling what it felt like. What if I forget about it, Ash? What would I even be then? I'll remind you. Sweet, but that wouldn't work. Rude. I'd rather have it back than be a, I don't know, world-famous writer or something. We'd trade creating for simply feeling in a heartbeat. Damn, what even is this thing? It's just like a hum of ecstasy. A bright filter on the wall, the overwhelming sense of awe. Birds, rivers, trees, the sun, you can feel energy in all of them. But it's fleeting, it leaves you wanting more, leaves you chasing it. You can't explain or express it, and you don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. That's what drove me to my hobbies and to writing. In video games, movies, music, I felt like I was communicating with this thing. I've always felt something special when reading or watching high fantasy stuff. Is that similar? It's close, yeah. But again, because it's fiction, that little distance still remains. A gap that stops it from becoming tangible. The unfulfillable yearning remains. And so I have to write to try and satisfy that yearning. That maybe moves me a tiny step closer. Maybe that keeps it beautiful, the pursuit. Maybe. All I really wanted, though, was to try bridging that gap. It was like I was in a boat, out in the ocean, but no map. I didn't know where I was headed. But now the boat's gone, and I'm not even in the ocean anymore. I was supposed to spend my life looking for the map, not being lost and boatless. If any of that makes sense. It does, actually. Come on, let's go sit on the rocks. Right. Okay, we're not going to go sit on the rocks. We are going to save. Okay, so we have 6 of the 17 achievements. Okay, apparently we can go for a swim. 5. We should go for a swim. We spend 5 minutes doing it. Reach home. Oh, journey's end. So that might be the end. But I'm going to end it here because I don't want to do the whole game on stream. And then we've got some other options. Knock football out the tree, which we tried to do. Steal the keys. And then both camping memories. And then some hidden stuff, which we're not going to look at. But yeah. Forgotten Fields. Thank you very much to Nedgecraft for the key for this one. And if you liked that and wanted to play it yourself, there's a copy of the game on the list. You can, if you've got the tokens. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here for today and stream, and I'll be back on Thursday. And I think I might do some power wash. We'll see. We've got at least 1 plus whatever the new maps are to look into. But we might change our mind. We could leave it for a weekend. Either which way, I'm heading off today. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. If you haven't grabbed your daily Chivo, you've got a couple of minutes to do that. You can redeem it in the little by clicking on the little green guy, little trophy green guy underneath where it says send a message, and redeeming it for 150 channel points. You collect those and you can get tokens for a game off the list. Full instructions are in my bio on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll have to head over to my Twitch account to find out what the heck I'm talking about and catch me live. But yeah, I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.